This is going to be a bit more of a personal video. I am torn between these two credit cards, and I'm going to go through the process of selecting one of them as my next credit card, and I want to share the process with you guys. So if you're ready, let's go. Welcome back to Tito's Financial Corner, where we talk about credit cards, points and miles, as well as travel. Today, we're going to be pitting the Capital One Venture X credit card versus the American Express Gold Card. Now, some of you might say that the Capital One Venture X credit card is much more of a luxury credit card that should go up against the American Express Platinum card or the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. Whereas with the Amex Gold, it's much more of a mid-tier credit card and should go against the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, for example. But I'm looking to get my next credit card, and I'm really torn between these two, and I do believe that I should go ahead and pit them against each other and see the pros and cons of each credit card to make sure that the next credit card that I apply is best suited for my spending needs. Let's start with the first round, and that is the annual fee that each of these two credit cards charge. Starting with the Capital One Venture X card, their annual fee is $395, whereas with the American Express Gold card, their annual fee is $250. So without taking a look at any benefits or perks, this round would definitely have to go to the American Express Gold card. The next round consists of the credits that you're able to get with both of these credit cards to offset the annual fees that both of them have. Starting with the Capital One Venture X credit card, you are able to get 2 credits to offset the annual fee. The first one is a $300 travel statement credit. In order to get this credit, you would have to book your travel directly through Capital One's travel portal. So that's right, whether that's a hotel stay or an airline ticket, you would have to book it through the Capital One travel portal in order to get that credit of $300. The other credit, which is a $100 anniversary credit, consists of 10,000 miles or points. And if you value each point at a 1 cent per point valuation, that would equal out to be $100 worth of an annual anniversary. So if we would add both of those 2 credits, they would come out to be $400. That would more than cover the annual fee that this credit card has. Taking a look at the American Express Gold card, they also have 2 credits that would offset most of the annual fee. The first credit is a $120 dining credit, and the second one is a $120 Uber credit. Now, these credits are broken down into monthly installments of $10 for each one. You can utilize them for $10 each. Now, they are use it or lose it. So if you don't utilize those credits that specific month, you would not be able to utilize it next month. So you would be stuck paying with a higher annual fee. So if we would look at the total amount of those credits, that would be $240. Where we compare it to the annual fee, we would still have a $10 fee on this credit card. So we would look at both of the credits that these 2 credit cards offer. This round would definitely have to go to the Capital One Venture X credit card because it would offset the whole annual fee and still give you $5. And you wouldn't have to worry about making sure of utilizing the credit every single month like the American Express Gold card does. Next round consists of the welcome bonus that both of these credit cards offer. Starting with the Capital One Venture X credit card, you would get 75,000 points after spending $4,000 within the first 3 months. When we look at the American Express Gold card, the regular welcome bonus is 60,000 membership reward points after spending $4,000 within the first 3 months. Now, with the American Express Gold card, you are able to find a higher welcome bonus, whether that's by refreshing the website or by utilizing somebody's referral code. We've seen up to 75,000 and up to even 80,000 points welcome offer. So the ability of getting a higher welcome bonus is out there. So taking a look at both of these welcome bonuses, we would have to give this round to the American Express Gold card just because you are able to get a higher welcome bonus, even higher than the Venture X currently offers, which as of this recording hasn't really changed within the last few months. We did a full breakdown of the American Express Gold card that you can check out right here. Both of these credit cards are travel credit cards, meaning that they do not have a foreign transaction fee, so you would be able to utilize them anywhere and you would not be charged any specific fee. So for that, both of them would get a point for this round. The next round consists on the multipliers. How many points or what percentage would you get back on your normal everyday transactions? Starting with the Capital One Venture X credit card, you would get 10% back on all hotel bookings that are booked directly through Capital One's travel portal. You would get 5% back on all flights booked directly through Capital One's travel portal, and then you would get 2% back on all other transactions. Taking a look at the American Express Gold Card, you would get 4% back on dining as well as US supermarkets. You would get 3% back on flights, whether that's booked directly through Amex's travel portal or directly with the airline's website, and then you would get 1% back on all of your transactions. Taking a look at both of these multipliers, we would give this round to the American Express Gold Card just because it offers those 4% multipliers on dining and US supermarkets. Those are two categories that a lot of people spend their money on, including myself. The next round consists in airport lounge access. Which of these credit cards would be able to get you into an airport lounge whenever you need to take a flight? Starting with the Capital One Venture X credit card, it would give you access to Priority Pass, which would allow you access to over 1,300 airport lounges all over the world, plus Capital One lounges, which, as of this recording, there's currently only one. Whereas with the American Express Gold Card, unfortunately, this is not a perk that's available on this credit card. You would have to look at its older brother, the American Express Platinum card, to look at airport lounge access. The next round would consist in the transfer partners. Just like previous comparison videos, I cannot really call a clear winner because it all depends on where you're traveling, if you're going domestically or internationally, as well as what hotels you're looking to book. But since both of these credit cards would allow you to transfer your points to the transfer partners, both of them would get a point for this round. The next round would consist in TSA and global entry. Which of these credit cards would give you a credit to offset that fee in order to either get TSA pre-check or global entry? Starting with the Capital One Venture X credit card, it would give you a $100 credit to offset the price of either of these two. Whereas with the Amex Gold Card, this would not be a credit that would be available with this credit card. You would have to look at the Amex Platinum card in order to look for this credit. So with that said, the Capital One Venture X credit card would definitely take this round. Now, we did do a full breakdown of the Capital One Venture X credit card that you can check out right here. The next round will consist of authorized signers. Starting out with the Amex Gold Card, it would allow you to add up to 5 authorized users on your credit card for free. And then for any additional user, they would charge you a fee for that. Taking a look at the Capital One Venture X credit card, it would only allow you to add up to 4 authorized users before it would charge you any fee. However, each of these users would also get their own access to Priority Pass. That is a great access to have. So looking at these two options, it would depend on what's more important to you. If you need to add up to 5 authorized users to your credit card, for whatever reason, then obviously I would suggest the Amex Gold Card. But if you want your 4 authorized users to have Priority Pass in order to use the lounge access, then I would suggest to get the Capital One Venture X credit card. So for this round, I will call it a draw and give each card a point. All right, so let's review the score as of right now. When we're looking at the American Express Gold Card, they won 6 points. When looking at the Capital One Venture X credit card, they also won 6 points. I know, it's kind of unfair that it's being called a tie. But what fun is a tie? Who cares about a draw? We want to have a clear winner for any of these videos. So taking a look at both of these credit cards, the Amex Gold Card is specifically built for foodies and also built to accumulate as many points as possible in order to transfer them out to Amex's transfer partners. Whereas with the Capital One Venture X credit card, it is a luxury travel credit card that would give you a great base multiplier of 2% for all of your transactions and would also give you Priority Pass as well as the Priority Pass access to all of your authorized signers. That is a great perk to have. So taking a look at both of these credit cards, I'll tell you guys where I'm at. Looking at my picture and what I'm looking to get for my next credit card, I'm not traveling that much. I'm lucky if I travel 1 to 2 times per year for work and obviously my family vacation. But we are a family of three plus two pets. So we're always going to the supermarket every single week and we're always going out to eat. So with that said, my next credit card would be the American Express Gold Card. Now, does that mean that the Capital One Venture X credit card is a bad card? No, absolutely not. The Venture X credit card would definitely be one of my next cards to get also. But as far as my next credit card, it will have to take a backseat to the Amex Gold Card. With that said, I am going to be applying for the Amex Gold Card here pretty soon. If you have a referral code, drop it down in the comments so I can utilize it and hopefully get one of those higher welcome bonuses that is available. With that said, if you found any information useful during this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button as well as that like button. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Adios.